Barda. Let's go do that. Okay, on that.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, ha! Ah!
Hey, if you're in chat, do you mind chatting in the chat box to tell me how long y'all got for the drops remaining? Just to get like a little reference guide. Like if you're watching right now, just type how long you got until the next drop. Titan Zord, I know you already probably got yours. How long does it take to get the drops? Okay, acquire.
This looks intriguing.
Knapsack, acquire. Okay. Back to gathering things.
Petrificus totalis. Arrest them.
What just happened?
Arrest them. Now, I'm only trying to help. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Actually.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Let's go!
Did I get a male or female? Is there a way for me to check that?
What say we pick up the pace a bit? Here we go.
And
Go!
okay. Calm down, Dark Lord. Okay. That's cool. Purple toe.
Arrest them. Assignment's all finished. Arrest them.
Yo.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. Everything's all right now. Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! 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 Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
You know what? And beast class during the day. No, we need to go breed, and then Poppy, and then beast class maybe. I don't know. Okay, so this one's male, that one's male, and that one's... All of these are male? That's disappointing.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I just put one back in the inventory. What? Okay. Oh. It won't let me... Okay. Maybe this is a large? Oh, wait. No, I have no idea.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Womp.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Alright. Shouldn't I leave the feeder in like a different place? Yeah.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
That's my man. Oh, alright. How the fuck do I get out of here? And then we will collect the other one. We'll put this one in there.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. How do I use the breeding pen? I'll look after you.
Breeding plant work. Do your thing. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I need to conjure another breeding pen. Use a species to breed? Oh. Okay, cool. Why is this one broken? Whatever. Go get Bombarda, and then we'll go talk to Poppy. I keep pushing Poppy back, but like, it's just nice to have all the extra spells.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready
I
to...
completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Of course.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember,
Nice and
the exploding
steady.
charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Alright, so...
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
No.
Truthfully, I am not. But I am interested to know why you chose this path for yourself.
I see. I suppose that seeking to understand the motivation for selecting one's path is a worthy pursuit. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Alright. Quests. Oh my god. The distance.
What are you up to now?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the 3 broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This
I
way.
gotta be able to like take Poppy into like my animal reserve in the room of requirement, right? Like that's gotta be a quest. If not, that's disappointing. She can be like my groundskeeper.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Fuck that.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Oh, Poppy, hurry up. Centaurs are weak AF. I'd take them all out. Come on, Poppy. Andale. Let's go.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If
Revelio.
the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Sippy.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp.
The fuck are they
I should
putting
tell
that
Poppy
on?
about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Poppy, just stay back. I got this.
Now you just went gringo!
Glacius!
Potato! So very weak. Calm down. You're embarrassing. Incendio!
Back for more? Ugh, not the brightest child.
Incendio!
Glacius!
Damn you!
You excellent!
That's for more, right? Knew I'd find you.
Clever!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Okay, this is that dragon quest.
Are those
That's how far this
dragons?
goes. $50 galleons on the green one.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
I don't know.
Levioso. Places. Confringo. Ready to...
Revelio.
He was behind me the whole time.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
What have you done?
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
can't I run? There it goes.
Aloha Mora.
This would make a great addition for my... I could feed it hippogriffs.
All right,
It
I
could
have
be
the
my
egg.
new mount.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Rambo's on his dragon flag. Think you'll get out of
Let me out, so.
Let's get this.
You like to torture dragons, do you?
I won't rest.
Let me out, so.
I shall make much of you. I'd say a little pruning is in order. What's that?
I will make you.
Let me out, so. Let me out, so.
I won't rest.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. To get my claw?
You made a mistake.
How nice of you to stop by.
Back for more. Not the brightest. The labyrinth herbs so full. Shall we finish with that?
You've nowhere to hide now.
Little pruning is in order.
Places.
What have you done? Bring up. I feel as though you're not even trying. Potato! Tricky little cake clapper. Yes, I one of my own. You!
Let me out, so.
No! Incendiary!
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this.
Yes, I one of my own. You will fall!
Expelliarmus!
Stop that right now. Take your admirable trick.
Places.
Barely felt anything at all. Miserable.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
We were the only ones that thought of potatoes? Really? Yay. You're welcome.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
No, I got a place.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out
Yes, I
later.
do still have
You're
the
right.
egg.
If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Alright, quest. Use the breeding pen to breed the squirrels. Okay.
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
Yes.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
5 minutes, man. Alright. I did that dragon quest quick. Damn. Wait a minute. Can I... Oh, the dragon egg's not in there. Damn. It's just a thought, but that would have been cool. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No. He's confident.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Where'd the bird go? Come back, bird.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
Oh, I didn't get a medium one? Alright.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
That's kind of cool. It doesn't really match. That matches, but it's so big, I don't like it. That's also kind of cool. No scarf, though. Oh ho ho ho. Dragonhide's protector cloak looks sick. I might actually rock this for a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock that. You're using the dueling robes? Yeah, I'm. Let me see. I don't know what it's called, but I'm using elegant emerald robes right now, but I got it transmogged into the Dragonhide Defender's cloak. But I was using the Dark Arts robes, the one that like has the cool little like steamy skulls. Like I don't know, I'm gonna try the Dragonhide Defender's cloak for a while though. It looks cool. Let's see. Oh. The baby Thestral. Oh dear, yes, hello.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came
What
before.
is happening to this room? It's getting steamy, man.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
You're right, Deke. I should be. Let's see. quest here. Select the field guide page in the underground harbor. Click the field guide page from the book of intermediate.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Oh wait, hold on. Who's this? I don't care about the Weasleys. Where's the... Oh.
Accio.
That was a misclick. There it goes.
My family and I traveled.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
No. My new dragon hide protector cloak. It's all wet.
Reparo.
Bombarda.
Incendio.
time I'm there, everyone falls asleep. I don't think that's what a common room is for. There was a rumor.
Incendio!
Nothing worse than
Whatever.
Little students, afraid of a staircase?
My brother promised me his help.
Whoop.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Crucio. Yeah. Sure.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I don't know.
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Awful.
The bludger.
No.
I'm sorry,
Shit.
but the correct answer was
That
the
was a
quaffle.
misclick.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one
Whatever.
of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
That feels like a trick question, because if you put animal hair in it, you will transform into like a furry, but like it's not meant to be that.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Alright, yeah.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
International Confederation of Wizards? the Wizard's Council, or the Order of Merlin? The Order of Merlin's a prize. It's not a body of government. I feel like this.
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was
okay.
the Wizard's Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
That one?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
The only creature I know is the demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes!
Yeah.
While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
A Patronus charm isn't it? A knockback jinx?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
What?
The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Look before you leap.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
America. Wait, what? I hate these answers.
The Pyrenees.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Serre and James
American.
Stewart.
I didn't even know there was a
What
place
is the most
called
powerful love
Greylock.
potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Yeah, fuck.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorising villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink
I know
sap
that
as a
from the
defensive
books.
mechanism when touched.
That's about
The
it.
Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Amset.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
I know this one. Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions.
I've broken some laws
It's
then.
nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Alright. There's a little bit of knowledge, lore. That's okay.
Revelio.
I saw you, Paige. You're mine now.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was in the state.
How could you? You have not only lied about it, you have made us foolish in front of our friends and neighbors.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I don't think they do.
Beautifully done.
Teach me to be an animagus. I want to turn into a dragon.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Yeah.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Well, this is a practical test. If it's a written test, I'm screwed. Alright,